but guess what? We have the perfect recipe for you to celebrate your birthday on this Friday.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic.
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.
We know this. We know that one of South Africa's most loved classic desserts is a Malva pudding. And today we turn that classic into cupcakes, and the best way to serve them is with Clover Classic Custard. And who better than our favorite in the kitchen, Michaela, to show us how it's done to celebrate your birthday. Hey, Mama.
Hello.
How are you?
All right,
I
thanks.
feel like I haven't seen you this entire week.
I
know, my life is empty.
know.
I'm also just hyping you up because I see this thing over here, and you and me in the kitchen with this thing becomes a meme. So take that away. What are we doing with our Malva cupcakes?
Okay, so let's actually just start off with the stove part, and then we can kind of forget about that for now. So the syrup that you drench your Malva cupcakes in, literally we gave you just that today. Are you sure you don't want to use the hand mixer?
I'm fine. I'm very fine. You know, I'm having a great show today. There is no need. So, in case you missed it, last week, Michaela made me, what were we baking? Baking a cake. And she said, I need to use this. And by accident, I didn't know how to use it. And then it went on, and then it was everywhere. And then I battered all over my face. And then the worst part is that everyone on social media made me a meme. Thank you to Mike, right? Our social media guy that actually put my face next to with all the things. So yeah, I'm just staying away from all the appliances, and I'm just gonna stand here and I'm gonna pour the Clover Classic Custard over our cupcakes, because that's what I can do, because it is the perfect pair. The custard, the Malva. There's what
that butter was taking really long to dissolve.
So what did you do? What did you do over there? I was missing it. I was trying to tell him what happened.
Brown sugar. When you do this at home, just like take your time, but we're kind of
press for time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's TV time.
Yeah. So then you just like throw them all together,
butter,
and we have some cream.
Brown sugar, cream going into your pot. Good.
And then,
so that's our syrup, right?
Yeah, and then the cameramen are just like going to stop looking at that, and then we can move on to the next thing. So we have some butter. We're going to take some sugar, and you beat these two together. If the sugar comes on.
If the sugar comes, maybe
there we go.
There we go.
There we go. Jamie, man!
There's no need for me to use that thing. I would use my hand. I'll go old school to this one.
Did you see it actually did kind of splatter a little bit?
Yeah. Okay, so the jam, I know jam is also very important when it comes to Malva because it has that nice little sweet taste. Why are you laughing? It has that sweet taste that's going to add to the cupcake, right?
Yes, exactly. And traditionally, you always use jam in Malva pudding. Don't ask me why, don't.
The fact that you say Malva, that's cute.
Malva?
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 Yeah. But you know what it is.
How do most people pronounce it? Like you or like me?
I'm a bit like you. I'm a bit in the fence. I'm like Malva, tomato, Michaela, Jamie. You see what I did there?
That was quite a vast difference.
Like same, man. Same.
Actually, yeah.
Short and
what else do we have in common?
You're short. I mean, cute.
Yeah.
You're cute. So I think I'm cute as well.
We're the same age.
Yeah.
Okay, so all your wet ingredients mixed together. Then you gooi and you dry.
Okay.
So we have some flour, some salt.
I just want to ask you this to settle this. If I didn't want to use this, I could just obviously use my hand, right?
You could. I would suggest using a spatula just to beat down the butter. Because that's the thing about using a hand mixer, it really loosens the butter up, and that's why we like choose to do it.
To be fair though, I would use it at home because then I'm not on a live TV show where if I mess up, the entire crew is laughing at me. So I would use it at home.
But the good thing is that it only sounded like I was laughing at you.
But in my ear, you don't understand what's going on in my ear. Like the entire control room is also laughing like, what are you doing, girl? Like, stop doing that. It's tough out here, everybody. It is tough out here.
Okay,
are we ready?
Cool, it's
Are
done.
Our batter's ready?
And then you want to spoon it out into some lined containers. Jamie, you get to do the fun part now. So we have this piping nozzle, and you want to cut rounds out into the Malva pudding. So you just take it and you just make a perfect little round.
Oh, that's cute.
And then use your spoon to pop it out. And we're going to fill those with our Clover Classic Custard.
That is cute.
What's better than Malva pudding and custard? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing, because we know that Clover Classic Custard is the perfect accompaniment to any dessert. And today we're going to show you just how easy it is to make these Malva cupcakes. Already Michaela has shown us how. And you can take these cupcakes a step further by piping the custard into the center like we're about to do right now. I'm trying to find what I can do with this.
Oh, you know what else you could do with it?
What can you do?
You did that terribly, because you have to kind of put that back in at some point.
But that's I'm putting it there. I'm putting it there. That's like my little...
If you wanted to turn the custard into an icing, you could always just add some of it to some icing sugar. Just keep adding icing sugar until you get to a consistency that you like. So
what you
wouldn't
said?
do equal parts liquid to icing. You'd do like a little bit of custard to icing.
A little bit of icing sugar.
Yeah.
Perfect. And just because Michaela said I need to put it back, I'm coming back. Right?
Yeah,
to put it
okay.
back. And there is our Malva.
Are you going to eat it? It's
Cupcakes.
Friday.
I'm not. I'm going to take it home because I'm going to eat it after training. But expressoshow.com is where you can find your hands on that recipe to make this classic. But if you missed out on any of the steps that Michaela and I did, here's a quick recap.
Made with love by Clover.